Wrestle Dude!
Hello everybody and welcome to the Wrestle Dude channel. Here Jacob as always, and I'm here with a special WWE 2K19 concepts idea of some new places for us to brawl. Now in 2K18 they brought back the Backstage Brawl with an extended backstage area where we could go and brawl, but I think we can do even more with this. So here are 6 places where I think we could go for a sort of brawl. Not even just backstage, I'm talking some crazy places, and we're gonna get into that right now. So number 1 for me would have to be some place where we can fight outside, not just in the parking lot, but in like an outside area somewhat similar to No Mercy or Here Comes the Pain, where we had just this little strip of area, Times Square, where we could go, we could fight. There was a helicopter that you could jump off of, you could do like a giant dive off of a billboard. It would just be cool to have something like that back in. And I know they're trying to go for a more like simulated approach, but come on, there can be a good balance between simulation and just fun arcade like stuff, and I feel like it would be cool to bring back just a place like outside for us to brawl in. It could be connected to the parking lot area. You could do a simple animation of us like getting dragged through like the front doors out, and it doesn't have to be a giant open world thing. It can just be like a small little area that like ends when it gets blocked off by like caution tape, like the police are like, don't come near here, 2 pro wrestlers are fighting, you know, that kind of stuff, just to give us some boundaries. But I feel like that'd be cool for us to add back in. You don't have to go all out with like the helicopter and everything, but it would be nice to see something like that return. Number 2 I would like to see come into play. I would like to see the WWE Performance Center as an option for a brawling area. We already have seen the WWE Performance Center used as an arena in my career, and we already know that they already have a map mapped out for it, so why not make it a brawling area? Think about it. Some rookie just walks up to the biggest guy in the room and starts a brawl with him. That could be pretty cool, and then it can end with the winning animation being all the coaches and stuff coming and pulling you off of each other. That could be pretty cool. It would be just a fun area for us to brawl. You could have, there's several rings, so we could fight in the rings. We could do some cool dives like that, add in some weapons and stuff like that. It could be very fun, and since they already have the map and stuff in the game, it really wouldn't be that hard to add it in. Up next, this is sort of a weird one, but I would like to see them add in a hotel office. Now, this is one of those kind of weird ones. It could also connect to the outside area where the outside arena part is, although it would make more sense if they just made it its own separate thing. But think about it, just some pro wrestlers battling in a custom hotel area. You've got the receptionist desk, you can smash them into the receptionist desk, or you could do like Randy Orton's draping DDT, have their feet up on the desk and just DDT them off. You could have like a little resting area with a bunch of chairs and a fireplace. Don't do anything with the fireplace unless maybe that's a special feature for guys like Kane or The Undertaker, where they can like send a fireball into them. But then again, I don't think they would add that in, since that's a little bit non-PG. But it would be fun just to see some wrestlers fighting in a hotel room or a hotel area. You don't even have to do the hotel rooms, you could just do a hotel area. I mean, if you want to add in rooms, that'd be fun too. Just like get some random Easter egg stuff, like you open up one door and like there's a superstar there, or you open up another door and there's like just some weird stuff going on, a superstar in a towel, something like that. Just some fun stuff, you know. Like I said, it's a weird one. A hotel, you wouldn't really think of many superstars brawling in a hotel. I mean, we've heard stories, but I just feel like it'd be a fun place for people to brawl in. Just a hotel front receptionist area. That'd be fun for me. Number 4, I want to be able to, we already have the option to fight in the crowd, and that was a really good addition to the game. One thing that I wanted to see them build off of this is the ability to go up the stands, up the crowd stairs, into a concession stand area. This would be very fun. We could throw them into some popcorn stands, some cotton candy stands. We could have merchandise stands where we can power bomb them through tables, kind of like how it's being represented here with Edge and Kane brawling in their last man standing match in a concessions area. We could have them being like thrown into all these concession stand areas. I just feel like that'd be very fun and a cool way to build off already being able to brawl in the crowd, and now we can go further up into the crowd and into the concession stand area and then back down through whatever you want, some staircases, make the screen cut to black, and then we're back down brawling into the crowd. Just a way to build off already being able to fight in the crowd, just a way to make it even cooler. So number 5 is also another weird one. Bathrooms. This was really just something that I thought would be pretty cool, just the ability to fight in the bathrooms. I feel like this is kind of connected with the concession stand area. You can just add a little bathroom area. Think about it, smash people with a toilet lid, bash their head into a sink, stuff like that. You know, I just feel like it'd be pretty fun stuff. You could have like a caution wet floor sign that you can pick up and smack people in the back with, like a steel chair. Just kind of fun stuff like that. Like I said, a good balance between simulation and arcade style WWE games. That's what I want 2K19 to be, and I really feel like some of these places could help. But number 6 is possibly my favorite idea, tied with the WWE Performance Center. This is one of my favorite ideas for a place to have a brawling area. WWE headquarters in Connecticut. I feel like adding the Performance Center and WWE headquarters would be very fun as backstage brawling areas, and especially WWE headquarters, because there's so much room for fun here. You can have that front office area with all the statues. You can throw people into the statues. It'd be cool if we could brawl into the elevator and go up into some of the executives' offices. Could you imagine fighting in Vince McMahon's office? Or even better, you open the door trying to go to brawl into Vince McMahon's office, and Vince peeks his head out and says, "Go away, fight somewhere else." I feel like it would be very, very great. I don't know if you want to go so far as to be able to fight on top of the roof of WWE headquarters and perhaps maybe have some cool like Hell in a Cell style OMG moments where you can choke slam them or power bomb them off of WWE headquarters, although that would probably have to end the match right there. And then the match ending animation would obviously be you getting stopped by security, similar to being stopped by the coaches in the WWE Performance Center. You're stopped by security at WWE headquarters, and then maybe even add in an extra bit where the security guards are holding you. Vince McMahon walks up to you and says, "You're fired." That would be very fun. But all these I feel like could be great ideas, and the WWE headquarters one is just one that I think is so outlandish that it just might be the funnest of the bunch. So there you go, you guys. Those are some of my ideas for places where we could brawl in WWE 2K19. Which one was your favorite? Which places would you like to see in WWE 2K19? What else would you like to see in WWE 2K19? Subscribe, because there's going to be a heck of a lot more of these WWE 2K19 concepts and ideas videos. I've already put out one for what weapons and OMG moments I would like to see added into the game or returned or worked on in WWE 2K19. I have been Jacob from the WrestleTube channel. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. What do you think, Vince? Would it be fun to brawl in WWE headquarters? He didn't think it's a good idea. Oh well, I still like it.